There is no way a police will go after a former president without blessing of a current president. It does not exist. There is no way the police will go after the former first lady, former first family, without the blessing of the current president. It is not true. The world has changed. Politic of revenge has got no room in Africa. If we continue living like this, what are we creating? What are you teaching our generation to come? My advice to the president of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema, try not to drag yourself in the conflict with the Lungu family. This issue of corruption, I don't know what happened, this is what happened, and calling the police to go and arrest the former president's wife, putting her in prison, in custody. This is not acceptable. No one can accept this. Not a Zambian, not a foreigner, not anybody. When the government of PF came after the president of UPND, that time, Hakainde Hichilema was not a president. He was an opposition. And this thing happened everywhere in many countries where a current president will go after an opposition. But what is happening today? It's against a former sitting president. It's not acceptable. This man left power peacefully. He never quarreled with anybody. He never fight anybody. I was there. I was present during inauguration. But what is happening against his family today is not acceptable, Mr. President. Hakainde Hichilema, take it from me. Please, my brother, forget going after the Lungu family. Because today, the same people who are advising you, the same people who are pushing you to go against Edgar Lungu, they will run away from you tomorrow. Today they are praising you, they are clapping for you, they are laughing for you, because they know you are the main person who appoint them. They need to be ministers, they need to be members of parliament, they need to get positions. So everything that you do for them, it is yes, it is yes, it is yes. But after your term is over, the same people, they are going to come against you and start to talk, no, the president is corrupt, the president stole a certain amount of money, the president invested here. All your deals, they will come into open. Because you're not a saint. You are not a saint. Today we can say you are a saint because you are a president. But tomorrow, remember, Mr. President, my brother Hakainde Hichilema, these same people, they will come against you. Be very careful the way you are treating this former president. And the Zambians, they got eyes, they see. Concentrate on changing the life of Zambia. Life is very expensive. Life is very expensive. Things are very expensive. Petrol is very expensive. Food, commodities are very expensive. Electricity, everything is expensive, Mr. President. Deal with this. Forget about Lungu. Save the country. Don't go against this former president. It is an insult to a very peaceful country like Zambia. Mr. President, this thing will backfire against you. PF is still very strong. PF has got support. There are still Zambians who support PF. Do not be surprised tomorrow PF come back to power. You lose, PF is back. And that is Zambia. That is how Zambians they behave. If they vote for you, they expect you to deliver for them, not to go against the former government, former president, former ministers. It's not helping the country. What the nation want to see is to see that they get food on their table, employment, salary. You increase salaries for the civil servant. This is what the Zambian people they want. They want to see the price of good coming down. Even the price of transportation is going up. Nakonde Lusaka is very expensive now. Lusaka to Livingstone is very expensive. Petrol is going up every day. Kwacha is losing value, Mr. President. This is what the people want to see you tackle, not to follow Lungu. Lungu is not in power. Now you people, the people within this government, UPND, they are pushing so that the immunity for prosecution against the president of Zambia, Edgar Lungu, can be stripped off in parliament. Why? What are you looking for? I advise the president, please don't go after Edgar Lungu. Don't go after. If it is not you pushing this police, you have the power to stop them. Every day, Lungu family in court, Tasila in court, her mother in court, the father in court. Even when now he start jogging, you want to put condition for him to just be running outside. All his freedom. No, Mr. President, I remember when he was arrested, he was in the opposition. We ran everywhere. I was almost everywhere trying to gather support for you to be released. And you know that. You know what I'm talking about. I was arrested in Namibia. After I was sent there by Education Minister this Siakalima. I went to Namibia to gather support for UPND. What happened? Right at SWAPO headquarters. That's where I was taken. There was Sophia Shaningwa's office. I was taken from there. The order came from where? Chama Pindus. In custody, Namibia Central Prison. Then taken to Tanzania in prison there for 2 years. Why? What was my crime? Supporting UPND government. But still, you are in power today. I will not keep quiet to see again prosecution against the Lungu family. This is not acceptable, Mr. President. Let us build a very peaceful environment between you two, the two of you. Hakainde Hichilema and Edgar Lungu family. Come together. Stop this police brutality against this family. The world is watching. Tomorrow it will backfire back against you. You know, I'm surprised people used to say, no, even Lungu did this to Hakainde. No, Hakainde was an opposition member. He was not a president. He was not a former president. You must understand. Hichilema was not a president. He was a opposition member. Anyone can do that against the opposition opponent. But here we are talking about Lungu because President Lungu, he is the former president of Zambia. Let him retire peacefully. Even if he wants to come back to political life, it is his constitutional right. No one has the right to stop him. PF has got capable leaders. Very capable leaders.